Well, good morning. Today I'm going to read Genesis chapter 2. And it starts off, "Thus the heavens and the earth were finished and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. And God blessed, spoke good of the seventh day, set it apart as his own, and hallowed it, because on it God rested from all his work which he had created and done." So we read the Bible. God blessed the seventh day. He blessed it. He made it holy. He said, "This is my holy day, God's holy day." So I believe that by observing this seventh day, it sets us apart as people who worship the Creator and intelligent design, because we're grateful. God said, "I'm going to make this day holy." It sets us apart. Huh? And you're going to read all through the Bible as we go. Probably one of the biggest themes in the Bible is this seventh day and keeping it holy. So obviously it's a big deal. God worked, I'm sure, very hard creating all this. I bet it wasn't easy. I think I had a hard day at work. I just created the heavens and the earth. Anyway, this is the history of the heavens and the earth when they were created in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. When no plant of the field was yet in the earth, and no herb of the field had yet sprung up, for the Lord God had not yet caused it to rain upon the earth. And there was no man to till the ground. But there went up a mist, fog, vapor from the land, and it watered the whole surface of the ground. So this mist, I guess, would come up and water the ground. But there went up, I just read it. Then the Lord God formed man from the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath or spirit of life, and man became a living being. You think about how special we are that we have the gift of life. Huh? It's pretty special. And the Lord God planted a garden toward the east in Eden, so we shouldn't take it for granted. Delight. Eden was called Delight. And there he put the man whom he had framed, constituted. And out of the ground the Lord God made to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight, or to the desired good, suitable, pleasant for food. The tree of life also in the center of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of the difference between good and evil, and blessing and calamity. Now a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from there it divided and became 4 river heads. The first is named Pishon. It is the one flowing around the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. The gold of that land is of high quality. Bdellium, pearl, and onyx stone are there. The second river is named Gishon. It is the one flowing around the whole land of Cush. The third river is named Hiddekel, the Tigris. I've actually seen the Tigris quite a bit, my time in Iraq. It is the one flowing east of Assyria. I actually got to speak and meet with a lot of Assyrians, and I would call some of them my friends. They speak Aramaic. And the fourth river is the Euphrates. Actually, I probably saw the Euphrates more than I did the Tigris, but very beautiful rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. Very beautiful. And the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to tend and guard and keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, "You may freely eat of every tree of the garden, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, blessing and calamity, you shall not eat, for in the day that you eat it you shall surely die." Now the Lord God said, "It is not good, sufficient, satisfactory that the man should be alone. I will make him a helper, meet suitable, adapted, complementary for him." God's going to make someone for man. That's pretty cool. And out of the ground the Lord God formed every wild beast and living creature of the field and every bird of the air, and brought them to Adam to see what he would call them. And whatever Adam called every living creature, that was its name. So Adam got to name all this. Pretty cool. And Adam gave names to all the livestock, and to the birds of the air, to every wild beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helper meet, suitable, adapted, complementary for him. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam. And while he slept, he took one of his ribs, or part of his side, and closed up the place with the flesh. And this is interesting too, because you know the rib is the only bone that will grow back. That's right. And the rib or part of his side, which the Lord God had taken from man, he built up and made into a woman. And he brought her to the man. And then this was the beginning of the end. No, I'm just kidding. Then Adam said, "This creature is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of a man. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and shall become united and cleave to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." So you see, man doesn't really leave his parents till he meets a woman. And the man and his wife were both naked and were not embarrassed or ashamed in each other's presence. Dun dun dun. So that was chapter 2 of Genesis. Shalom. Have a good day.